Hello, welcome back to Melanin Madam. Tonight we have a hot topic and then we have a game for the rest of the night. Because listen, today has been a day. So we are going to enjoy Friday Eve and this is going to be a 3-day weekend. I am so excited. I am so excited. So tonight we will have our guests introduce themselves. On your way in, don't forget to like the video, subscribe, share, and Zelle me $3 million. If you don't have $3 million, I will take 3,000. If you don't have 3,000, I will take 300. If you don't have 300, I'll pray for you too. I will. I'll pray for you. Because everything's $300. Okay. So we'll have everybody introduce themselves and then we'll get started. Oh, and cousin is on the phone. I'm not sure if she's going to introduce herself. If you don't have 3,000, I will take shit. I'm on both phones. I'm sorry. Hey.
Hey, guys. Hey.
Y'all know Ron goes last. He is the co-host, so
you gotta ladies first. Then ladies first. I mean, the gentleman, ladies first.
Hey, everybody. It's me, Dr. P.
Okay. Hi, everyone. This is Jojo Albanero, IT project manager by day, cigar enthusiast by night. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Let's go.
What's good, y'all? The famous homie is on vacation again. You know, unfortunately, he needs to rest a little bit. So y'all get Ronnie Howard tonight. What's good? Y'all make sure y'all share, like, and subscribe and listen to this wild ride that we about to take.
Okay, y'all. So the hot topic. Let me tell y'all, first of all, last week I was being judged. So you want to know what PD Pop was goddamn sending me messages for? Talking about why are you drinking out the bottle? Because it's mine.
He was talking shit. That's why I was laughing.
I'm sick of him. I am sick of him. Just so y'all know. This is why I have anxiety. Because I'm always being judged. Can I just live my life? It's my bottle.
He was talking shit last week.
He gives no, and look at him right now. He on it again. Talking shit. Okay. No judgment. Oh my gosh. So, everybody ready for the hot topic?
I'm not.
This is a crazy hot topic. I had to get super hot for this one.
I cut it down to the 1 minute. Dr. P did not see it, but the fellas have seen it. Because I don't have her on IG, so I just forwarded it to y'all real quick. I actually had to go out there today and take care of her and then come back. And then on the way back, I was talking to Hilda the whole time instead of doing my work. And then I just kind of didn't feel like it. So here we go. Oh, hold on. Hey, twin, one more update. So we did do our test yesterday. We did it on Rosé's show. So we did it and then we sent it off today. So when we do the results to find out who we be, we're going to do half on this show on Tuesday whenever it comes back, and then half on Rosé's show. We're going to split it up. So we're going to find out who we are. Hopefully my lineage is like back to like Betty Crocker or something like that. And then I could sue them and get my money back that they owe me. So then I don't have to be with you peasants worried about 40 acres and a mule.
I want my cut.
So
here we go. They say it's going to take to come back.
Baby, let me tell you, I got a tip for that too on the way out. Watch. But here's the hot topic. Here we go.
So we got CJ, Atlanta, 35, no kids, works in strategy for medical devices, is a Pisces. Have you ever been married?
Yeah, I've been married twice, actually.
Been married twice. Okay. How long did each marriage last?
My first marriage, my ex-wife, I got married at 21. We divorced at 27. My last marriage, my ex-husband, I am bisexual, married twice. My ex-husband, We married in 2020, divorced in 2022.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Okay, I wasn't ready, CJ.
Putting it out there right now. So, yeah.
So you was once married to a woman and you was once married to a man?
Yes.
Have you been bisexual your whole life?
Yeah.
Okay, so tonight, are you looking for a man or a woman?
I'm looking for somebody with...
So here's my question, okay? My question is, can a man truly be bisexual in a way that is comfortable to a woman? So for the men, if this was for your daughter, would you be comfortable with your daughter saying, Dad, I found this man. Dad, I found this man and I really love him. He's been married twice, but you know, he got it together. Okay, what were the other marriages like? Well, he was married to a woman and then he was married to a man. Would you be comfortable? P, the question for you is, would you be able to marry a man who says that they've always been bisexual and they have unsuccessfully been married to both a woman and a man?
No. Preference, it's not because of him being bi. It's just more of how I feel about... I'm trying to think of... No. That's the answer, no.
Okay.
I'll leave it at that.
Okay. And you are more than welcome to do that. Cousin, if you could go off mute, you could answer the question too.
Okay, because you know I was just having this talk with my coworkers right now.
Oh wow.
And one of my coworkers, he's versatile. He said he's versatile.
Okay.
She said versatile?
Oh, he said he could either be a top or a bottom. That's what that means.
I was saying, as I was saying the question back to them, he was like, no, you cannot be comfortable.
Thank you very much.
So the answer is no. My answer is going to be hell no. Because is we both going to be checking the nigga out while we, you know, if I see a nigga, am I going to turn over and see you looking at the nigga too? Like, sorry. That's a hard pass for me.
It's a hard pass for me.
Pam too.
Pam said no too?
Fuck no.
It's a hard no for me
She said
as
it's
well.
already bad with a man cheating on the woman. Then he gonna cheat on you with a nigga too?
That's why my answer would be a hard pass. Because a woman, I can give you the same things a woman could give. So I could understand. I can't compete with your desire for what a man can do. I can't do what a man could do. So that's something I'm never going to satisfy in you. So I think it would be better if you were to maybe be with somebody who is also bi. That way you understand each other better. So I don't think it would be good for me. I can't do that. Fellas?
I think go ahead, JoJo, because you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I guess the question is slightly different for us. You said if it was our daughter, because it's not my choice to make. You know, she can make every choice for herself. I can choose to participate in it or not. Would I be supportive? Yes. Would I agree with it? Not for me. Would I wish it for her? No. I mean, I'm trying to understand. I don't know if I ever can. I love women too much. There's all these women out here. I mean,
I think, well,
so,
remember, that's what I said too. I won't be able to understand. And I think that's a special place for you to be able to understand, because it wouldn't be fair for me every time to look at him and be wondering, if he's doing something that he shouldn't. That's not fair. And it wouldn't be fair for me. Also, I like manly men. And I'm not saying he's not manly. I am saying what my vision of it would be and how I would feel. And I am entitled to feel that way for me. I couldn't look at him and see husband, protector, man. I wouldn't see those things because I would feel like I still needed to nurture the other side of you that I don't understand. So I don't think it would work.
You know, for me, it's more like a world view. Though, you know, I just can't shake the culture where I come from, and the culture that I come from. A lot of it is it functional? Whatever it is you're about to do in your marriage, is it functional? I don't see how that is functional in any way. I mean,
So the answer is no.
yeah, I mean, for my daughter, because you asked us for our daughters, I would want to support her. And again, it's me trying this new thing of being accepting and so on and so forth. But my gut instincts are like, no, I would not. I would
Okay.
not.
What about you, brother? Ro, if you want the code to come in, you can have it. I
I
think you have
think
access though.
I think yeah, I kind of feel the same way. The first part of what JoJo said, I think it's a little bit difficult for me because I actually have daughters. So um, for me, I mean, like he said, it's not my choice to make. So I can't make a choice on what I want, even if it was just a straight, all the way straight man. I can't pick the type of man for my daughter. Like she has to want the man that she wants. And if that's the type of motherfucking man that she wants, then I ain't got nothing to say. I'm supporting full. I'm not going to be one of them parents that don't got no relationship with their kid because they can't accept their lifestyle. I'm
Mhm.
not. I can't. I'm not. I'd rather have a relationship with my kids. So, in terms of wanting stuff for them, I'm not going to be too invested in wanting something for my kid because it's not my want to feel the desire to of. So, you know, it wouldn't make me no difference. I would just hope that she would choose the best person for her.
Okay.
I can say that I have spoke with, just to kind of flip it back. I know men and I have spoken with men in my profession where they struggle with women who they're married to or getting married to or in a relationship that have dated women before. It is very uncomfortable for them. Yeah,
How?
I can imagine.
um because
How?
they
How?
because
Same reasons.
I'm trying to tell you, if you listen.
Right.
Because how? Because because first of all, it's one, and I had a man break it down like this to me. He said, it's one thing when we were younger, you're playing around and it's like, oh, you a threesome or you're watching or whatever. He said, but when it's time to get ready to go into a marriage, he was like,
Hmm.
sacred. And he was like, and so it was the same reason for the woman. He was like, I can't be a woman. I'm a man. And he was like, I'm
Exactly.
already up against wonder, not wondering all the time, but he was saying it's already something to say, dang, I hope I'm going to be a great man to her so another man doesn't swoop up. He said, but how am I going to be a better woman so a woman doesn't swoop her up? I can't. So he was just saying like it bothered him. And then on top of that, like you said, when you go out places, not only am I wondering she looking at a man, but a bitch too. You know what I mean? Like he was like, he was like, it was just too much for him. You know what I mean? He's like, it's just too much. The cesspool, it opens up. So I'm just saying, it makes sense because just like how some women would feel that way when she's dating a man and she's saying like, I'm not judging you, it's just that I can't be a man, so I could I could try to be the best woman so you don't go to another woman, but how am I going to safeguard myself against another man? It's the same thing for
Right.
male. You know what I
Right.
mean? That was his. I didn't say it was everybody's, and no one has to agree with it, but it does make sense where some people just say there's certain lifestyles that when it comes to them being monogamous and getting married, they have to decline you because that's too much for them to embody. You know what I mean? It's no different than someone who has a lot of kids. Some people say if you got kids or you got too many, no. And we all get upset. But the truth is, it is a lot to embody. Different lifestyles, whether it's same-sex, bisexual, multiple children, you got family who's too far motherfucking involved in everything. You know what I mean? Whatever it is, sometimes people need to be honest about their limitations, that they're gonna say, this is too much for me. So that's my take on it.
So you know how we watched we've watched Nesto and followed Shirley Strawberry's husband cheating and stuff. So yesterday I listened to one of the phone calls from prison, and he was on the phone with his friend, and they all live in Atlanta, and the friend was actually expressing from the other side, the male side. He was like, I keep running into women that are like, oh, you're cool, you date me, you court me, but I don't want any penetration. I don't want that from a man anymore. Now that I've been with women and they're nicer to me and they're this and that, she was like, I want to date a man, but I want to sleep with women. So he was like, how is that supposed to make me feel comfortable? He's like, so I take you on dates, I spend my money, but you don't want this. But they both respected that they were honest. So he honestly told her to take an Uber home and put her in one, because he was like, okay, I'm finna drink on my money, but I'm gonna go ahead and send you home because you shouldn't have even came on a date with me. But later on, like, they talked and they was cool with how honest they were with each other. I'm with P. I think you need to be honest. And I think we've all said that. And nobody's answer. You can't tell me I'm wrong for my answer, just like I can't tell you wrong for your answer. What I could tell you is don't hurt people. Like, when people give hurtful answers, we could tell them, like, you didn't have to do all of that. That's a little bit different. So I respect everybody's answer, and they were good answers. Rose said, hell no. Okay, so on to the game. And tonight, I don't have the game cards.
I have one question for Dr. P, though.
Oh.
I have one question for Dr. P.
Okay.
All right. If you don't mind me asking, Dr. P, in your line of work, in your expertise with everything that you've described, what would you say, in your observation, what would you say is the percentage of men who are what you describe, whether you believe they are out or down low, or they don't come out because they're afraid? In your mind, what's your percentage of men who feel this way?
Wait, what is my percentage of men that feel like they could not? Which way?
They could not bear to see their person or wife to be with another woman because they feel that there's something about womanhood that they're not going to be able to give their wife my interpretation of what you describe is they feel threatened by their inability to give that to their partner
on a woman's level, right? Because they're not a woman. Yeah. Because like what
what's
Asia just said,
what's the percentage of men who feel this way in your view?
If so, out of all the couples and males that I have seen for therapy in the last 14 years, from preteens to the oldest maybe being 73, white, black, Mexican, all different races, religions, I have only had one or two that had never been in a serious relationship say that they would be fine with it. So over 90% said no when they were serious about that woman. They were like, I don't like it. And I will say that in that 90% of men who said and it did come up in almost every single couple session on some level, it's because whether she had college fun years, whether she was bisexual, whether they have had threesomes, whether he knew she's had threesomes before, whether he knew whatever. It doesn't have to be when they were together or separated. They all had the same response, and is also very parallel to her having a lot of male partners. They just have a vision of, I don't want to know that she's a hoe. I want her to be the only hoe for me. I don't want to know she's nasty unless she's only nasty for me. It's like a blockage. It fucked with them because they thought, like, I'm gonna have to compete with this past or this lifestyle. And yes, I will say, to be fair, most of the time, probably 8 times out of 10, it was for 2 reasons. Either because it had already happened, there's already an issue, some history, or there was insecurity because they have experienced it with another woman, like an issue like that. So it's safe to say that what reinforced them saying no to that lifestyle was their direct experience with another woman or the woman they were with.
Okay.
Wow, that's a large size. Okay, that's a large sample size for 14 years. 90%. Wow, I
And
would
I'm
not
talking,
have thought that.
and I literally said preteens, teenagers, young adults, elders.
Up to a 73.
73.
I could believe it. We talked about that earlier. It's reality. The sooner people address their reality, the more broken homes we won't have, the more barriers in relationships, because you're thinking, I told this person everything and they still accepted me. And then at some point, they couldn't accept it anymore. And now it's created a problem when you should have just been honest. It doesn't make you weak to be honest, especially as a man. You could say if you don't like something.
And to be fair, JoJo, the reason why that number is so high is to take into consideration, to be fair, is what am I doing? I'm talking to people about their life. So
and marriage and family counseling.
Yeah, I'm getting people who are going to bear their everything to me that they would not tell no one else. If I'm in a different line of work, I'm not going to get that information. My line of work brings me a whole lot of transparency and very secretive things that on average you won't know. When my clients come in, I always say that you're going to say things to me that the God you serve knows, but you won't even utter out your mouth to him in agreement, because that's how deep people keep their secrets. So that's the reason why it's such a high level of sharing what they have experienced. Most people don't tell the average person that. Not their family, not their friends, nobody, until they go into therapy. And if they feel comfortable, they're like.
Or once you start talking. I told my therapist things and got up the phone like, did I just say all of that? But it's like you want help, so you tell everything you can to paint the best picture of yourself, the other person, and everything so that it turns out right. But you're right. I wish they could give statistics from therapists, but that you can't. But I wish you could, because that would be the most authentic and true representation of all of these things that people want to know, and it would change the world. But thank you very much for sharing. Now into the second half of the show, and JoJo has the card. If you like, you can drink with us. I don't smoke, but you could smoke. Do whatever you want to. That is legal. Please don't put your head down and don't do that.
I don't know anyone who does. All right, well, everyone, welcome to the sexy part of the evening. Today we're going to play a card game.
I like the sexy part of the evening.
The sexy part of the evening. Today we're playing cards. I mean, I'm not being sponsored by them or anything like that, but tonight's conversation, the game show, we're doing the After Dark Sexy 69 questions. 69, no pun intended. So we're going to have the format like last week. I'll pull 6 cards, and everybody gets to pick from left to right, whatever your left is, and I'll ask the questions. So let me know when you guys are ready. Do you guys have your drinks? Everything ready? Okay. I have one rule and one rule only. You don't skip. You have to answer the question. There's no, I'll pass. This is too much. I can't answer. You ain't got to give no names, but you got to answer the question. Okay? That's the only rule.
We all answered them last week, so
I don't want people. I don't want people laughing and then, oh my God, I can't say this. My grandma's watching. We're not doing that. Okay. Okay.
JoJo, come on and bring it. Ain't nobody scared.
Right.
I'm just saying, Dr. P. I'm just saying, Dr. P. I'm just saying.
Man, I'm
okay.
way
Let's
more
go.
boring than y'all know. Queen.
Okay,
Queen.
I'm gonna go first since I never get to go first because I'm the host. I want number 2. 1, 2, 2.
Do you prefer lights on or lights off, and why? During sex. During sex, lights on, lights off, why?
I will get the baby Jesus question, huh? I really don't care. I could have, yeah, I could have either one. If the lights is on, no, I'm definitely looking in the mirror. Which, by the way, we have mirrors on every closet in the house now. So yeah, I'm definitely doing that. And if the lights is off, I don't feel sexier either way. I'm okay with the lights on or off. My old preference was lights off. My new preference is lights on or off or busted
Okay.
out or midnight or in the morning. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Who's next?
I'll go next.
All right.
I like both.
She's answering the same question. Okay.
Oh, my bad. I forgot I get to pick. I'll answer again.
Yeah, you get
No,
to
we all
pick.
answer the question, or we can pick a card and each answer the question only.
Let's go with the flow. I don't mind. If it's a good question, we can all answer it. Come on. Let's go.
All right.
Lights on or off, Dr. P, or
Both.
Chunky Barbie,
Both.
right?
Because you know what? I agree with you. When I was younger, I was more self-conscious, which is super funny because I was actually smaller.
Girl.
It was weird, right? And I probably had more energy. No, that's probably a lie. I was just younger, and so you would have thought I would have been a little bit more like, hey, but now, baby,
It don't matter.
and I'm just like,
Right.
I'm like, you want to watch this thing it? You want to watch the thing? It's gonna thing. That thing do its thing.
Brother, what about you?
I do want to watch this thing. Thank
You
you.
want to be seasick? Want to throw
I
up?
do.
Be seasick?
Go, brother. We gotta get through more questions.
All right.
I'm bringing my scuba equipment, Dr. P.
You know what? See, I'm gonna say it depends. You feel me? It depend on a couple things. So, and depend on if I don't like her facial expressions, lights off. Like, if you making some dumb facial expressions, bro, we gotta turn these motherfuckers off. Man. That shit gonna annoy me, bro. Like,
did you say dumb?
Yeah, like dumb little facial expressions, bro. Like, I can't do that. That should irritate the fuck out of me. You know what I'm saying? So then, also, another factor is if they ain't got no clappers, then probably off. Because, you know, I prefer to picture some clappers so they could, you know what I'm saying? Like, so off in that. So, you know, to answer the question, it could be both, but it's just situational.
What about you, JoJo?
Yeah, on. It's got to be on for me. I got to see everything. Yeah, I got to see everything.
Okay.
I got to see everything.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I gotta
Next
see.
question. Dr. P, you can pick the question.
I want to be able to admire everything. Okay. Dr. P, you get to pick.
3.
Uh-oh. What is your biggest sexual turn on and why? That's a good one.
Licking and sucking them titties.
Oh, Dr. P is my style. Ooh. Dr. P. Ooh. Oh, Dr. P, we got to go on a date.
Hey, listen, my sister told me to stay in the frame. Stop it.
She said what I like.
Brother, what's your biggest turn on?
When I'm doing the turning on or getting turned on, which one?
What's your biggest sexual turn on? So I
Guess you
presume
can answer
when
however.
you get turned on, what gets you turned on?
I'll probably have to say,
When those clappers clap.
damn, hold up. I think
You think?
no because it's too many to pick. It's too many to pick. So like
I'm
probably
just saying, it's not one.
Right.
yeah,
Run the whole list.
one.
Let's hear it.
I don't have one. Sorry.
You don't have one?
There's no passive.
I have
Run the
too
whole
many.
Oh, no passing. You got to
Too
answer.
many.
Run
Everything.
Run that list. Let me hear it.
Temperatures rising. Motherfucking probably the right before all the clothes come off, probably like the drawers and bra part. That's probably like that right there. I think you know, kissing is nice, and also that dome. That dome. If that fire dome, for sure. That fire dome.
Baby Jesus.
You know when you be sitting, sis, you know when you be sitting there and they walk by you and they be like, that damn tequila.
You know what I'm saying?
I had to switch over to Wilson Creek.
Oh God.
Wilson
Yeah,
Creek.
I'm just drinking wine tonight. I'm not drinking no 1800 because I mean to answer these questions real raw.
No pun
I can't
intended.
do it.
Pull the panties down. Sweet no baloney.
What's my biggest turn on? First, if I'm with you, you already a turn on. So just you are the turn on.
Hey.
I think the biggest turn on is being snatched up. Yeah, that's my biggest turn on. I like being snatched up. I like being taken away from what I'm doing.
Like girl. Yeah.
Get over here. Get over here.
Like Mortal Kombat. Finish him.
Get over here.
Get over here.
That's your motherfucking.
You know what I forgot? That's right before that. The scent of cologne.
Baby. That's why I'm saying if I'm with you, you already turn me on. It's the go every time.
Scent of cologne make me just be like.
That's my favorite thing to buy is cologne. That way I get the exact smell that I want.
Gentlemen, whoever's watching, they're giving away the secret. Hug them, okay? Hug them. You see a girl on the street, give me a hug. And
a fresh haircut. Oh, Jesus.
I'm gonna
hug them.
The moment I listen, be close to me. You gonna my lips gonna graze your face, your neck, your ears. You hug me, I'm gonna lift my body in them arms like.
Is that right?
So what's your biggest turn on?
Okay, my biggest turn on. I can't believe I'm saying this. My biggest turn on is my nipples being played with. Oh,
a lot of people like that.
Like this.
Well, anyway.
Like
anyway,
this.
Like that, like this, like this. Just blow on it. Oh my God. Yes, sir. Okay. Yes, ma'am. That just turned me. I mean, it's so effective. If I'm upset, if we got in a huge argument and I'm upset and you do that, I'm not upset anymore. I'm not upset anymore. That's it.
Damn, It's that easy.
Right.
That easy. I don't get
He gonna
upset
go
no
back to
more.
being upset after it's
I
over.
don't, no, I don't. It's done. It's done.
Ladies, if JoJo get
It's done.
upset, just walk away
It's
from
done.
her.
I get upset.
They
You do
move.
that. I'm not mad no
Ladies,
more.
yeah, you can do whatever you want to them because he ain't gonna never get upset.
I would. I don't even know why I was tripping, baby. I don't even know why I was tripping.
You don't even know why you
He's standing there going like this. I'm sorry. I'm
I'm sorry.
I'm
I don't even
sorry.
know. I don't even know why I was tripping.
Sis, I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
He
So
arched his back,
so sorry.
everything. Okay.
Yeah, I'm squishing my ass cheeks. I was like, "Ooh, does it feel so good?" Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Ron,
Anyway,
you pick next.
okay.
1 to the 3, 2 to the 3 to the 4. Let me get two of them Johns. Deuce.
All right.
Two of
Have you ever had a one night stand? Of course. If so, what was it like?
them.
Mine was trash. I answered.
Let me see. Me first? Oh, well.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yes, of course the answer is yes.
He said yes, of course.
I think I've had some good ones and I've had some bad ones. You know what I'm saying? Like I had, more than a few. And you know what I'm saying? Like they, yeah, that was good and bad. You know what I'm saying? Bad because it was like, all right, I probably shouldn't have did that. And then good in the sense of like, I ain't never talking to her again because she crazy. But yeah, it's so it's been good and bad.
Oh, cut. Put the dick in, cut.
I have never had a one night stand.
Yeah, that's why when he said of course, I'm like, okay. Some
Right.
people have it.
Well, of course he has. Yeah,
Mhm.
but no, I haven't.
Damn, I'm up here alone. Shit.
No,
No,
I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm
they
with you.
answered.
I'm with you.
Yeah, I
I'm with
answered.
you.
I said yes, and it was trash.
Yeah, said
It
trash.
was as in singular.
It what?
It was. You
Yeah.
Is he
singular.
calling you out, P?
Yeah, I am. It's singular. It's not that I don't. It doesn't matter.
He's trying to find out if it only happened
Was
once.
that 1 or was that 2, 4, 5, 6?
Don't you want to know?
That wasn't one of the questions. Don't come for her.
You
What
want
about you, JoJo?
Yeah, I've had a few. I've had quite a bit of one
I
night
think you
stands.
have in your line of
I've had a
in your line
few.
of entertainment.
Uh, really, really,
Yes, you have a
really,
.com life.
really.
Be hungry. She fucking that one up. Video. She fucking that one up.
Triple X JoJo.
Okay.
I should open the OnlyFans with all that shit I've done.
You should.
I got
I
one.
could be the promo manager. I keep telling you that, but you playing. For some reason, you want us to be PMs forever. I'm not with you, Steve.
He wanted to be thousandaires forever. We trying to be millionaires.
Right.
Yeah.
So, JoJo,
Okay.
you pick the next question, actually.
Okay. Okay. You're gonna have to pick for me because
Okay.
Number 5.
I'm looking at all of them right here. So
He
I don't
said
want
5.
5.
pick 5.
Number
Okay, 5. All right. Woo! Do you have a fetish? If so, what turns you on about it?
I know your fetish, JoJo. You said the thumb.
No, I do not. No, actually,
What's
that's
your
not.
fetish?
That's not.
Or which
That's
one
not
you
the
want to talk about
fetish.
tonight?
I want to chase that story. So, Dr. P, what makes you think?
No, the question is about fetish. What
Okay.
is your fetish?
I
Nipples
have.
is your fetish.
Oh my God! No, actually, mine is a little. Okay. Well, I guess since we're here, damn! I can't believe I'm saying all this shit on the internet.
You
You
said
picked the
go
game.
run, remember? And no run answer
You
no.
picked the game.
Nope.
Damn! Okay, I have a damn. Can't believe I'm saying this though. Okay, I have a fetish. My fetish is I would like to walk around with. I would like to have someone walk around with a collar on their neck while I hold the chain.
Oh, that's cute.
You want to
That's
walk
cute.
that off. You want
Like
to
a
No,
dungeon,
I
like
want to
with a
be
dungeon party,
like
right?
like in the dungeon parties. Yeah.
I think that's cute.
so
So
she can be like this.
it's always been in private. I want to be able to do that in public.
Oh.
You should have went to. I think Candy is doing another one, a dungeon party, because couples was coming like that. You should try.
Yeah, I've
Okay.
done it before, but like I said, in private, I want to be able to do it in public. Walk around like that in public, and people be like, "Oh!" and they pull out the camera like, "What the fuck?" Yeah, I want to be able to do that. Yeah.
Jojo, remember
Why do
last
you
week?
want the camera there though? Now that's a new layer. Why do you want the camera there to film
No,
it?
just it's the I don't want to hide and do it. I don't want to go do it at night. I don't want to hide and do it. I want to do it where everybody sees it. It's
So like
really,
a walk in the
really
park on Sunday?
walk in the park on Sunday, on a regular Tuesday, going to the grocery store, on
Oh,
a
Baby,
okay.
Thursday,
baby, let me walk
going
that
to the
kitty
gym.
cat outside.
Uh-huh. Yes, yes,
Okay.
daddy. Yes, daddy. Yeah, that.
Yes, daddy. Here, you
Yep.
want her to be on all fours, or you want her to walk like a proud stallion?
No, 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 no. She doesn't have to walk on all fours.
That's disgusting.
She can
No,
be
she
on all
doesn't
fours.
have
She be twerking it, twerking it,
no.
twerking it.
Okay.
And you know what's
Tierra.
better than one chain? Two chains. Ooh.
Two ch-
Listen, I'm
Two.
trying to stay in frame, girl, but you got me
The
over here with
man
this.
said two
This is the
chains.
part of the day where
Now,
you sober up,
Two
ladies. When shit start
chains.
getting too weird, you sober up.
Yeah, I want to
yeah,
be able to walk
chains,
both of
fam.
them. Both of them. I want to be
He
able to
wants to
walk
be married.
two.
He wants to be buried next to two bitches. Okay.
All right.
Anybody's ever done that? Been buried 12 feet under so that your wife and your mistress could. You know what? That's a good topic. Well, if you have polygamy, right? So that's actually a good question. Don't be covering your face on me, sis. What's your fetish? Chunky Barbie.
So that's really weird. I don't think I have a fetish. I think it's
I
just
don't
more
either.
of what I like. And
Mhm.
I love, okay, so I actually like sitting straddle on a man in a bed or laying across his chest, and I like him to just, just with my booty and just rub it and just, I like to be like, mm.
Okay.
It's so soothing. What is in your mouth? You light up. I just want to hop on top. I want to hold him like this and put my head on his chest, and I just want him just rub it, caress it, grip it gently. You know what I mean? Just
Okay. The famous homie, what is your fetish?
I can hook it up for you, Dr. P.
You know what? I got a couple of them.
Okay.
I like to, after getting some fresh dome, taking that thing and just slapping her across the face. Bing, bing, bop, bing, slap across the face, slap across the bop. You know what I'm saying? What'd you say? But are we done? Are you ready? Every time I try to talk, just
You.
you know
Oh
what I'm
my.
saying?
And then when she talked too much, you'd be like, girl,
So yes,
girl.
slap. Yes, slap. You feel me? That
I thought
right
I was
there.
nasty.
That shit
You
is
know
that
what?
shit is
See, donkey dick niggas talk like that.
I thought I was nasty.
Standing there looking like Paul Bunyan with your leg up. Go bestie, go bestie. That's my bestie. That's my best friend. My best friend is crazy. One day he's gonna have a book come out, and y'all gonna know why we laughing so hard with all his stories.
oh my
He
god,
got all
y'all
kind
got
of adventures, and I'd be like,
woo. Woo. Yes. Yes.
oh Lord. Ladies, watch out. Donkey Kong is coming to town. And he wanna walk by you and just it's
Donkey
gonna be
Kong is
more
coming
like,
to town.
you know, they're like,
Yes. Oh shit, I'm
God.
fucking weak. I'm so weak right now.
Oh, I'm so dead.
I can't even
so
sit up
burnt.
straight.
You are burnt. Why would you even
I'm burnt. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Next question. Is it me? My turn to pick
Please,
the next
Next
Lord.
question?
question.
Yes,
Back to
please.
you. Next question.
Okay. 4.
All right. Name one thing you've always wanted to try sexually but have not yet.
That I haven't tried. So either fellatio while driving or sex at work in my office.
Damn, I did both of those.
I did too. Damn.
Air dap, nigga. That's nigga.
Y'all some players. That's why.
Nigga. I'm not a good employee. You know what I'm saying? That's why I gotta work for myself. I'm on some bullshit.
Well, I've been HR my whole life, so
Shit.
there's court cases for that. I'm cool. So those are my fantasies. 2 of them.
This is probably lame, but I want to have sex in a jacuzzi. I haven't.
At what?
In a jacuzzi.
Oh, okay.
Did that too.
I've done that. While the whole party was happening inside. They didn't even know.
Ooh. I'm trying to see what that be like.
And I want to be on a big, you know, like in the kitchen when they have the long islands.
Mm-hmm.
I want to be
I've done that.
I want to be on my tippy toes, like on my feet, and just like wow. Baby, hold my knees. Wow.
Just make me the beneficiary. That's all I gotta say. Now, baby, hold my knees.
Hold my knees.
So when she's bending, just take your hands and just hold, like where her leg and her knee is.
I know what you're talking
like
about.
that.
We know.
Just hold them legs and just let me just da.
We know.
I feel like teamwork makes the dream work.
Absolutely.
This
that way you don't
heavy,
hurt yourself.
baby.
Everybody needs a spotter.
Okay.
Okay. Ron, what about you? Forgot the question?
No, I didn't. You know what I'm saying?
He's like, okay.
I want to go ahead and get that 3-way one time for the one time.
Okay.
Never did the trade way. You know what I'm saying? I want to the trade way. I gotta experience that. And also, the last but not very motherfucking least, that rooftop shit. Rooftop.
Damn, I did that too.
Beach house or
I did that
even
too.
a hotel with motherfuckers. It's like you don't know if nobody gonna come in or not real quick.
Yeah, I never did that. That's a good one.
That rooftop shit. Yeah, I gotta do that. Yeah.
I would say a threesome, but I was on TikTok live and they said, ladies, please make sure you understand the difference between the threesome and
the train
a train
and the
or a
train,
gangbang.
the
Let me tell you
gangbang.
why. Because they said that women forget. See, when men say threesome, they know what they're talking about. They want the two women intermingling with each other and then them. Women, when women are talking about threesome with two men, we don't want the two men touching each other. So I was like, oh, then I want a gangbang.
Oh, that's what you mean.
And that's the difference.
Yeah,
Yep,
And
huge
that's
that's
the
the
difference.
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 You
Huge
see how you
difference.
have to be see how you have to educate somebody on that? Because women be like, oh,
Mm.
I want a threesome too with two men. And it's like, you mean you want the two men to fuck with each other and you? And then you be like, no, I don't want them touching. Oh, well,
And
then you mean a
that's
train
what
or a
makes
gang.
it a train. That's what
Yep.
makes it a train.
Yep.
All right.
Okay. What about you, Jonah?
I think I pretty much did all of these. The one that I haven't done is
We didn't
on
ask you if you did ours. We asked you what yours was. See how that goes?
by process of elimination. Okay, I'm on
Don't
a boat.
eliminate us.
I've never done it on a boat, so on a boat, I would like to do it on a boat.
It's fun. And on the top
It's
where the
fun.
little roof is, you stick your
Uh-huh.
leg out.
Yeah, I've never done it on a boat.
Like a cruise ship or like the
No,
boats you take out?
a
Like the yacht
private,
boats you take out?
like a private boat. Yeah, like a
That'll end up falling
okay, to be
over.
specific, a catamaran. I would like to do it on one
Crazy.
of those.
That would
I
be
like to
nice.
do it on one of those.
I have
I
done
like.
it and my leg was out the window.
I would like to do it on one of those.
Sounds good.
Okay.
I thought to myself, somebody's probably gonna drive by and be like, whose feet is out here going like this?
Okay. P, next question. This is our last round of questions. So P.
Okay, number 6. That side.
Okay, this one is a good one. Actually, we can actually spend a little time on this one.
Okay.
Honestly, which one do you enjoy more, fucking or making love?
Both. I want
Oh,
to make
You
I
have to
need
pick
love.
one.
both.
And when I
You have
get
to
to
pick
that
one.
motherfucking,
You
it's
have to
time
pick one.
for like
Okay,
busting.
which
I
one do
want you
you
to pound
enjoy
that shit
more?
fuck away like.
Which one do you enjoy more? Can only be one answer.
The hell it can't. You said we can do something with this. Like I just told you. We started off making love. And right when we get ready to climax, I'm gonna tell you, pound that shit, nigga. And that's when we start fucking. And then you hit the multiple orgasms, you be like, ah! Woo!
Yeah.
Then we could go back to making love if you want to. I'm good at that point. We can do
Right.
whatever.
At that point, I'm just laid out. I don't give a fuck what you do.
I'm good.
Flip me,
Yeah,
turn me, lift me.
right.
I don't care.
Making love don't always hit the spot. It just doesn't.
Correct.
You gotta
It's
land.
it's
Then
like
once you
making
land,
out.
yeah, right. Exactly.
It's the foreplay. Making
But I
love is
could skip all
foreplay.
foreplay and go straight to sex. In fact, sometimes I like to because again, I'm trying to get to those two things, but we could double back and then start over and then do all the other stuff. But if I have to pick one, I'm gonna have to go with fucking.
In the pantry and on the kitchen, like on the
The
table.
kitchen, the kitchen counter is the best. I always dealt with or had taller men, except my ex. My ex was a little bit taller than me, but I've always had 6 foot something men. So I've had the luxury
At the most.
of doing different things.
My average was that. But let me tell you, honey, I discovered quick that not everybody 6 foot and over was the spot. Cause the niggas
Ron,
underneath that,
what's your preference?
baby, they was scooping and picking and twirling and
I'm dead.
sorry.
My ex
By
before my
now,
ex was 6'8", and he wasn't. He was, yeah. So she's not lying.
we know she's not lying.
Mm,
You know
mm,
what I'm saying?
So,
No,
brother,
bro.
which one did you prefer?
You know, we about to listen. you already know at this point, y'all been hearing how burnt I've been talking all night. So the burntness is not about to stop, okay?
Right.
You already know what time it is for me. It's
Come
Pound
on, the
Town.
infamous homie is
Pound
back.
Town.
Come on,
Pound
infamous.
Town. Pound Town.
Pound
Fuck
Town.
all
The
that.
booty hole is brown.
Pound Town, okay? Yes. That's
Come on,
the
infamous.
most. Yeah. That's
I
that
don't know
part.
why you put Bonnie Howard.
Easy
The
answer.
came back, honey.
What
But
about you,
instead of pouring
JoJo?
another drink up.
You said easy answer. Actually, I'm the love-making type. That's what I
Okay.
prefer.
Okay.
Hey, girl.
Ron, next question. You pick one.
Oh,
I thought you said it was the last one.
Last
No,
round.
last
Everybody,
round.
yeah, everybody go again. Yeah.
Okay. Here we go with the last round. Let me see if I can just pick one, an interesting one out here.
Okay. While he's picking one, don't forget to like this video and make sure that you share it. And actually pull a clip and share it. Pull your favorite one.
Oh, boom.
Tag me
Here's
too.
one. Here's one. What's your most embarrassing sexual experience?
Embarrassing?
Well, I'll tell you, most women.
Funny? Can it be funny or embarrassing?
However you see it.
Okay.
Embarrassing, funny, embarrassing, nothing.
Okay.
I don't know.
Go here. It was you,
I can say I've heard this from a lot of women. It's happened to me the very first time when someone is hitting it from the back and you queef afterwards.
I knew you was gonna say that.
Because the air, you're like, oh my God, I swear I didn't fart. And they're like, no, girl, that's what's supposed to happen. You're like, oh my God.
I knew he was gonna say that. So let me tell y'all, my funniest is funny to me. Somebody probably be embarrassed. Once you start having sex with somebody, I don't think you should be embarrassed about shit because you're having sex. But anyway, I was having sex and it was from the back, and he accidentally put his hand on my nipple from the back.
How do you accidentally?
Because when you have big breasts, and you know when you lean over, they're on the bed, and then they're on you like this, and he leaned on my nipple.
I see it. I see it. I see it.
I think it's the seriousness of her saying, like, yeah, you know.
This is why it's more funny to me.
To visualize, we're like, what do you mean?
It took me a minute to
It's more
visualize
funny
it.
to me because I always say stuff like, oh, I bent down and my nipples were sweeping the floor. I always make jokes like that. So when the shit happened, I laughed so hard because I say this shit. I always think of like Cara Burnett when she like her cartoon. Like I think about stuff like that. So when it happened, I couldn't do nothing but laugh. And it was, oh, I'm sorry. And I was laughing so hard. Like this is that shit. That's why.
But
It's
no,
funny. That's what happens when lights is off.
When you first described it, I'm not gonna lie, this is what it sounds like. It sounds like you sitting there like on all fours, he get ready to go in, and his hand just goes boop and touches your nipple. So that's why everybody's paused like. But then when you explained it, then it was like, oh.
That's right. That's right.
See, I told you. They were like, so what if he touched your nipple? What's the problem?
That's why I said he landed on my nipple. I didn't say touch. I used a very descriptive word. I did. What about you, brother?
Oh God. Woo.
That
boy teasing, boy. You better tell him.
Shit, embarrassing. Probably off the dome. I could think of my first time actually. That was pretty embarrassing. So my best friend had plugged me with the homegirl next door, right? And we was talking on the phone for like maybe like a day or two. You feel what I'm talking about? So she was like, you know, wasn't no FaceTime or nothing back then. So she was like, you know, come meet me on the corner. at like 9 o'clock. I was like, all right, I'll come meet you on the corner. So, you know, she said she looked like Janet Jackson, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? So then we get to handling the business and whatnot. And like she, you know, she didn't look like Janet Jackson, but so I was looking for her and I found her. And, you know, I wasn't even expecting to do anything. We get in the whip and, you know, in front of her parents' house, right? So shit go crazy in the, you know, in the whip in front of her parents' house. About, I want to say like 5-6 minutes later, her parents pull up. So I'm like, oh, bro, I'm about to die. So she's like, man, you gotta move. So I move real quick. I'm like, man, the second she get out of the car, I'm skirting the fuck out. So she ended up, her parents parked and they like start walking towards the driveway. She had to beat them to the back to get in the house before they came in. So, you know, she got out the car and, you know, the second she got out the car, I was about that motherfucker. I got up out of there. I was like, nah, they had to have seen me. So yeah, that was pretty fucking embarrassing. Oh, damn. I don't know if that was more embarrassing than that, though. So somebody's son called their mom. Yeah, that dome. Yeah, that was embarrassing, man. That was some embarrassing shit. It was.
Was it embarrassing for you, or were you sitting there like this?
No, I was.
Hey, kids. Your mama will be dead in a minute. She can't talk right now because her mouth is full.
That's crazy.
Somebody's Junior and close the door.
Dude, somebody else's son caught her like reverse cow, bro. It was caught, nigga. I'm sitting up here like, nigga, I gotta stop living like this, man. It was there. That was probably the most embarrassing. I gotta stop living like this, man. I'm glad I've been delivered since then. I've been delivered, y'all. You know what I'm saying? The blood of the lamb. Yeah,
not the blood of the lamb.
Bro caught us, bro. Bro definitely seen. I know for sure. For sure he did.
Okay, what about you, JoJo?
Woo! Okay, so it's gonna be a long story. You guys gonna laugh, but here we go. So I came to America 20 years ago, and I met this girl in our computer lab. We started dating, and so on and so forth. So I had a little room somewhere, and then she came over, and we started doing stuff. And then she tells me, okay, to give everybody context, I come from a French-speaking country. I speak French. My first language is actually French. I speak French better than I speak English, okay? I'm saying that to say, so we start doing the do, and then she's getting there, and then she tells me I'm about to bust a nut. And I've never heard that expression before. So I keep going, and I'm like, so in my head, I'm like, what does she mean? And then she says, and then she says it again. So I'm repeating what she's saying, and I'm saying, so you want a nut? She goes, yeah. I stop. I go upstairs to the refrigerator. I'm looking for nuts. I come back downstairs and I tell her, oh, I'm sorry. Unfortunately, we don't have any peanuts. She said, no, I'm trying to tell you that I was coming. I said, coming where? And then she said, you know.
America.
I'm like, oh. Yeah, I was embarrassed. I was embarrassed because I've never heard it before. I've never heard those terms. I've never heard those terms like that before. So
JoJo, to be fair,
right there.
No, though, but to be, I feel you. To be fair, there has been times where, like in the past when I was younger, men would say something and I didn't know what the fuck they were talking about. And you're right, it throws you off, and you'd be like, and then they'd be like, "Did you hear me?" You'd be like, I don't know, because I don't know what you're talking about. You know what I mean? I had a guy one time when I was, oh my God, I was a teenager. This was so fucking done. I should have told this motherfucking story. Oh, so he was like a little gangster nigga, right? And I was like, ooh, yeah, I got me a thug, little gangster dude. And he was all like tall and stocky. And I was like, oh yeah, he's handsome. And so like my little fast ass was doing the dude. I was probably like 15 or 16 years old. Man, this nigga started going, her, 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 her. I was like,
Bro, start sounding like a tiger.
he was growling, barking.
Oh, he's gonna sound like a pirate.
He wore his hair in 2 ponytails. It was like Jerry Curl, and the juice was sweating. It was on my motherfucking forehead. I was like, this shit is terrible. This is fucking terrible. What was
Like a
I
pirate.
thinking?
He gonna growl.
Bro, start growling. Bro's
But
like
he went just like this. Her, her, her.
Fam be doing animals, bro.
Girl, I mean, boys and girls, I was so scared. I thought he was gonna bust my motherfucking forehead open. I started covering my forehead. It was crazy. It was.
Hey, fam, a serial killer, fam.
I said, fuck these damn gangsters with hair, because they crazy.
Yeah, that nigga was crazy. That nigga started growling and barking and shit. Yeah, he like to do animal, bro. Oh,
it was weird. I was like,
damn.
I was like, why does it?
You guys want to do one more question? Or are we
Yeah,
done?
I got one more. I got one more. This one says, have you ever faked an orgasm? Why?
They want to hurt nobody's feelings.
Same.
Same.
It wasn't
okay.
some.
I can say I've never faked one with my husband. I've never faked one with my ex. I think that's when I stopped faking it. So if I didn't like something, I just said I didn't like it. Or I fixed it.
I'm in reverse. I was more honest. I never have faked with anybody that I was not married to.
Oh, I can see that.
Because I'm not married to, oh, you shit. So I'd be like, no,
that part.
No, I didn't. Sorry. But in marriage, I just felt like, for whatever reason, I'm like, oh, it's okay. Like, you just got yours. And I felt like, you got yours, and then you were doing such a hard, like, you're doing all this work. But now I'm just kind of tired. So I was just like, oh, yeah.
But to be fair, you were married a lot earlier. I was married later. By the time I got married, it was like, it had nothing to do with the relationship. It had to do with, I know what I want now. So so you were married earlier. I can't say I remember a time when I faked it because I could make it happen.
I fake it all the time. Whether we're married, not married, together, not together. I fake it all the time.
Why?
You in the wrong pussy.
Well, I don't beat it a lot. So yeah,
so that's the problem. How are you
I fake it all the time. Okay,
you have these stories and you don't beat it a lot?
Context. Let me give context. So
context.
If it doesn't feel right, if it smells bad, if you're not into it, if you're not all that you cracked up to be and you said you're going to be, if sometimes if you look or sound wrong, yeah, it's done. It's not going to happen. So what I do is I go at it long enough. I have a lot of spit in my mouth, and what I do is when I pull it out, I quickly drool to make it feel like it's it. But
Fam is burnt.
They're like, where is it? Where is it? Oh, it's on the bed. It's on the floor. When it's all spit. Yeah.
That's some calculated shit right there.
Unfortunately.
That is complete
That
Yeah,
calculation.
because a lot of
Can we
people think
say?
they got it
Can we
and they
also
don't.
say that
A
maybe
lot of
you
girls,
can't have an
a lot
orgasm
of
because
girls
you're too
think they got it
calculated?
and they don't. A lot of girls think they got it
A
and they
lot of
don't.
niggas think they got it, but they don't either. I literally just said I can do it myself.
Yeah, but I guess for me, then it would have to be where I pull it out, I stroke it in front of you. Then it becomes this conversation about why I couldn't make you come. You don't like me? I don't want to be in that conversation. I don't
It's
want to be.
understandable. You're right.
Yeah.
I
Some of
do.
these hoes out here perpetrating, pretending that they got
Mhm.
that good, and they don't.
They are
So
here
can I
pretending that
say
they
that
got it and they
in
don't.
this age, at this our ripe age, with so many people keeping it 100, with so many people being so exploratory,
They're
why
not.
is it, let me,
They're not.
why is it general that part? Why is it generally those people that can't be more honest? Because I would feel like when I was in my era of having bed buddies, which is different. I didn't sleep around, but bed buddies, right? You just have an open relationship with this person. It's your bed buddy. I
Mhm.
was very honest with that person because that was my person. I could tell you anything. I have no intentions on a relationship. We friends outside of this. You can't hurt my feelings and I can't hurt yours. So I'm going to try this with you so I can learn me. Because the end result is most people can't have an orgasm or certain things because they don't know themselves. Most people think too much. That was one of
Yeah.
my biggest problems. I couldn't transition from work to not be. I would just like, okay, we just need to hurry up and do this so I can get back to whatever I'm doing. I
Mhm.
wasn't enjoying it. I was restricting myself. Like
Mhm.
that was crazy. But I got to learn myself better. So I would think if you out there doing all these different things, I would do it for myself so that I could learn myself better. You would think you'd be the most honest, but
Well,
I
I
don't think
think
that's true.
it's situational because if you're a person that's, been in these streets, what I'm saying, you've been in these streets and been around the block, you know what I'm
Jesus.
saying? You don't want to be, you don't have to, be honest, what I'm saying, in situations like that, you know what I'm saying? So, I never thought that, I never thought that, um, that is a must, but I've only
You
been
said
in
you
that.
don't have to be honest,
Yeah, you don't really have to be because it's not
but
that's not
isn't
your
it
person.
beneficial to you? Nobody said you have to do anything, but
No,
isn't
so
that the best place?
so that was a segue into the next part about what I was saying.
Oh
Uh,
Lord, you're gonna yell.
nah. It's gonna be chill. I'm just saying I've only been in that position one time, and that was only because it was just it had to end. You know, um, it was going on too long, and it had to end. So I was like, you know what, and there's no way to tell that I'm capping. So let me go ahead and end this. And that was the one and only time in my life. So yeah,
Okay. Okay. Did everybody answer?
I believe so. I
Mhm.
believe
There-
so.
okay, so there's one right here that's going. Yeah, nah, I'm not gonna ask this one.
No,
I'm
I
not
don't
Okay.
gonna.
have no more. We
Then we
done.
will
Done.
save it for next week because we got to
This
head over to TikTok for the After Dark show on Chunky Barbie's. Um, is that called a channel page?
TikTok
Panel?
channel.
Alive. Yeah. Yeah.
TikTok Live? Okay.
Alive.
We're headed over to TikTok Live After Dark over there. So please join us if you can. And then make sure you subscribe, make sure you like, make sure you follow all of us. And then we will have the famous homie close out the show. And oh, this was what I was going to say. After all of that, right? Then I'm going to talk about Black history. Let me tell you some of the professions we need to get into. This is one for tonight, okay? We need more lawyers to do real work. Let me tell you why. Because there are inventions that were made and white people took credit for them that we really did, and we can go back and get our money, okay? A woman just got her money from Paramount for The Matrix, Terminator, and all of that. A woman, exactly. How about that? She
Wow.
created them, the first three, and she just got her
Wow.
money. The family that just got their money in Long Beach for that property. We need our people to start being more intentional. That to me is what I feel like is the torch that this generation should be picking up. You're in a much better position to fight different and get things back. I feel like that's what you should be doing. Each generation has a cross to carry, and that's yours. You can make a whole lot of money doing it. So stop fighting frivolous shit like, oh, can you wear dreads to work? It's already in the damn Constitution. That's ridiculous. Fight real stuff and make real money. How about that?
Big
That's my
facts.
last thing. So go ahead and end the show, brother.
I'm glad you said that, sis. We do got to acknowledge Black History Month on the show. You know, you gave us a factoid about it. Thank you for that. Black History Month just means everything to us because we started this motherfucking shit. And it's the motherfucking thanks we get. We built this motherfucking country and we're on the bottom. We did everything and we don't have anything. I'm not gonna, let me stop. Listen, make sure y'all like, subscribe, and share. Join us next week because we're gonna be back with more crazy shit and more facts on Black History Month as well. Make sure y'all share our shit and tune in next week. I'm gonna bring the famous homie back to next week. I had to bring Ronnie Howard burnt out ass. I'm gonna have to send him on vacation. He too burnt. So make sure y'all tune in next week.
Good night.